Beloved soul, I come to you today with a message that has been waiting in the ethereal realms, patiently seeking the perfect moment to reach your heart. The divine timing is now. The celestial gates have opened, and the angels have guided me to reveal a profound truth that concerns the very essence of your being, your love journey. Can you feel it? That gentle vibration in your chest as you hear these words? That is no coincidence. That is confirmation. Your soul recognizing truth when it encounters it. The angels have been watching closely, as love in your life has been facing a difficult, almost impossible choice. They've seen your tears, counted your prayers, and felt your confusion when paths diverged instead of merged. Today, everything changes. Today, the veil between worlds thins just enough for you to receive the complete, unfiltered truth about this challenging crossroads in your love story. The angels can no longer remain silent witnesses to your struggles. They have gathered in unprecedented numbers around you as you listen to these words, determined to illuminate what has remained in shadow. The difficult choice that love faced was not what you might think. It was not simply about choosing between two paths, two people, or two possibilities. It was deeper, a cosmic test designed to align your heart with your highest purpose. And while this choice has brought sleepless nights and questioning days, I must tell you with absolute certainty, it was necessary. Every tear shed has been collected. Every moment of doubt has served a greater purpose than you could possibly imagine. Some nights, you've looked up at the stars, haven't you? Asking why this path had to be so difficult, why clarity couldn't come sooner. The angels heard every unspoken question. They watched as you searched for signs, clutching at synchronicities like precious jewels that might light your way forward. 11:11 on the clock. Feathers appearing in unexpected places. Songs that seemed to speak directly to your situation, playing exactly when you needed to hear them. These were not coincidences. These were breadcrumbs on the path, deliberately placed to keep you moving forward when forward seemed impossible. What if I told you that the difficulties you've faced in love were actually protecting you? What if this apparent obstacle was actually a divine shield, preventing you from stepping into an alliance that would have dimmed your light instead of amplifying it? The angels want you to know that sometimes the most loving answer to a prayer is not an immediate yes, but a compassionate, not this, because something better awaits. Today, you stand at a threshold. Behind you lies confusion. Before you stretches clarity, if you choose to receive it. The angels have authorized me to tell you everything, to hold nothing back. They believe you are ready to receive the full truth about why love faced this difficult choice. And more importantly, what comes next. Take a deep breath. Feel your heart expand. The revelations that follow may surprise you, comfort you, challenge you, but above all, they will free you. Precious soul, here is the first truth the angels have asked me to reveal. The difficult choice that love faced was never actually about choosing between two people, two paths, or two futures. It was about choosing between illusion and truth, between comfortable familiarity and authentic growth, between what your ego wanted and what your soul needed. For too long, you have carried the weight of this seeming dilemma, believing that perfect love should come without challenges, that true connection should feel effortless. The angels are shaking their heads gently as I say this. They want you to understand that the greatest love stories are not those without obstacles, but those where obstacles become stepping stones to deeper connection. The person connected to this difficult choice in your life, whether they are someone from your past, someone currently in your life, or someone hovering on the periphery of your awareness, has been placed there with divine intention. They are not random. They are not accidental. They are a sacred mirror, reflecting parts of yourself that need healing, acknowledgement, and integration. Look closely at what this connection has stirred within you. What emotions rise to the surface? What insecurities? What hopes? What fears? These are not random responses. They are precisely calibrated reactions designed to show you exactly where your soul's work lies. The angels revealed to me that there have been 3 specific moments in recent months when you received clear signs about this situation, but doubt clouded your perception. Do you remember them? That dream that felt more real than reality itself. That conversation where words carried double meanings. That moment when something inside you simply knew, with unshakable certainty, before logic rushed in to complicate the clear knowing. Divine timing is a mysterious force. It operates according to the soul's readiness, not the mind's desires or the heart's impatience. And while it may seem that this difficult choice has lingered far too long, the angels want you to know that timing has been perfect. You needed this period of uncertainty to develop spiritual muscles you didn't know you needed. Faith when the path is unclear, patience when answers delay, trust when doubts arise. Here is a truth that may bring both relief and challenge. The choice has already been made on a soul level. Your higher self, in conjunction with the divine, has already determined the path of highest good. The struggle you feel is not about making the choice, but about aligning your human consciousness with what your soul already knows. The angels are showing me a vision of you surrounded by golden light, standing confidently in your truth. This is not a distant future scene. It is an imminent reality. The confusion that has clouded your heart is lifting, not gradually but suddenly, like morning mist dissipating under the sun's determined rays. Remember this: what appears as hesitation in love is often protection in disguise. When divine timing seems slow, it is usually because preparations are being made behind the scenes. Preparations you cannot see but will eventually benefit from immensely. The difficult choice that love faced has shaped you. It has strengthened you. It has prepared you for what comes next. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel, and if you feel this message is touching your heart, don't forget to click on thanks below the video. This helps us continue bringing messages full of love and hope like this one. Now let's move on to what matters most. Beloved soul protected by the universe, as I connect more deeply with the angelic realm, their message intensifies. The energy is becoming almost electric now as they insist on conveying this next revelation with particular urgency. Listen closely, for what I'm about to share will illuminate why this difficult choice in love has felt so consuming, so significant, so unlike any other experience in your heart's history. This connection, the one that has caused such profound questioning, carries a spiritual signature unlike ordinary relationships. The angels reveal that it contains elements of what humans might call a soul contract, an agreement made before birth to meet specific souls who would catalyze your most important growth. This is why it has felt simultaneously so right and so challenging. Both sensations are valid. Both are true. When two souls with a profound contract meet, the universe creates a sacred container around them. Within this energetic space, everything intensifies. Joy becomes ecstasy. Challenges become crucibles. Growth becomes transformation. Nothing remains casual. Everything becomes significant. Does this sound familiar? Have you noticed how even small interactions within this connection seem laden with meaning? How coincidences multiply? How the ordinary becomes extraordinary? The angels want you to understand something critically important. The difficult choice that love faced, whether to advance or retreat, to commit or release, to trust or protect, was never a failure of love itself. It was love's highest wisdom at work, ensuring that when union occurred, or when release was finalized, it would serve the highest good of all involved. I'm being shown images of a bridge under construction. Some of the supports are visible, others remain unbuilt. This is a metaphor the angels are offering for your situation. The connection between you and this person is like a bridge partially constructed. The blueprint exists in its entirety in the spiritual realm, but in the physical world, crucial elements are still being put into place. Attempting to cross prematurely would be unwise. Divine timing is not about making you wait unnecessarily. It's about ensuring safe passage when crossing becomes possible. You've been feeling an almost inexplicable sense of anticipation lately, haven't you? A feeling that something significant is about to shift? This is not your imagination. The angels confirm that a breakthrough is imminent. The choice that has seemed impossible is about to reveal itself as brilliantly simple. The path that has appeared unclear is about to be illuminated so brightly that you'll wonder how you ever failed to see it. There is something powerful I must tell you now. The difficulty you've experienced in this love situation has never been about unworthiness. I repeat this because the angels insist you need to hear it. Your worthiness has never been in question. Not to the divine, not to the universe. The only place worthiness has been questioned is in your own mind. And those questions were never yours to begin with. They were inherited beliefs, borrowed fears, adopted limitations. The angels want you to know that they've been working diligently behind the scenes, orchestrating events that will bring crystal clarity. They've been placing people in your path who speak words that resonate with your truth. They've been arranging chance encounters that strengthen your discernment. They've been sending dreams that bypass your conscious mind to deliver messages directly to your soul. As we come to the end of this first revelation, I want you to place your hand on your heart. Feel its steady rhythm. This is the rhythm of truth. This is the rhythm of certainty. This is the rhythm that will guide you when voices around you grow loud with advice and opinions. The difficult choice that love faced is resolving into clarity with each beat. The signs you've been receiving are about to multiply. The synchronicities are about to increase. The divine confirmation you've been seeking is on its way to you now, traveling across dimensions to reach you exactly when you need it most. Breathe deeply, beloved soul. The most significant revelations are still to come. Cherished soul. As we continue this sacred journey together, the angels gather even closer now. They speak with increasing urgency, insisting that what I'm about to reveal is crucial for your understanding of this difficult choice that love has faced. Open your heart wider still, for this revelation goes deeper than the last. The angels show me that this love situation in your life represents far more than a personal relationship dilemma. It is, in fact, a spiritual initiation disguised as a romantic challenge. What appears on the surface as indecision, timing issues, or compatibility questions is actually a carefully orchestrated divine test, one designed to elevate your consciousness and expand your capacity to love unconditionally. You see, there are different levels of love that souls experience throughout their eternal journey. Most humans experience conditional love, love that depends on receiving something in return, love that requires specific behaviors or outcomes, love that diminishes when expectations aren't met. But you, precious soul, are being called to a higher octave of love, a love that transcends conditions, a love that remains steadfast regardless of outcomes, a love that reflects the divine's own nature. This difficult choice that has manifested in your love life is actually a crossroads between these two expressions of love. The lower vibration of conditional love feels familiar, comfortable, predictable. The higher vibration of unconditional love feels uncertain, vulnerable, even frightening in its vastness. No wonder the choice has felt so difficult. You've been standing at the threshold between two entirely different dimensions of loving. The angels reveal something surprising now. The person connected to this difficult choice is someone who shares soul history with you across multiple lifetimes. This is not your first encounter. The familiar resonance you feel is ancient. Cellular memory recognizing a soul your spirit has danced with before. But here is the critical revelation. In past encounters, the dynamic between you remained unresolved. There were lessons left unlearned, growth left unachieved, karma left unbalanced. This lifetime presented the perfect opportunity for completion. Not necessarily union, but completion. There is an important distinction here that the angels are emphasizing strongly. Completion can take many forms. Sometimes completion means coming together in lasting partnership. Other times it means brief but transformative connection. And sometimes completion means conscious, loving release. What makes this situation particularly challenging is that your soul recognizes the importance of this connection while your human self grapples with the form it should take. The angels want you to know that there is no wrong answer here, only different paths of growth. What matters most is not the external outcome, but the internal transformation that occurs through your response to this situation. The difficult choice that love faced was amplified by divine timing. The angels show me that this connection arrived in your life at precisely the moment when you were beginning to question old patterns, outdated beliefs, and limited ways of experiencing love. It came not to confuse you, but to catalyze your evolution, to push you beyond the boundaries of what you previously believed love could be or how it should feel. As this revelation settles into your heart, I invite you to release the pressure of figuring it all out. The angels assure me that clarity is already yours on a soul level. Your task now is simply to quiet the mind enough to hear what your soul already knows. Divinely guided soul, the angels now wish to address the specific challenges that have made this love choice so difficult, and more importantly, to reveal how these very challenges are serving your highest good. Everything, even the confusion, the waiting, the uncertainty, has been perfectly designed for your spiritual expansion. First, let us acknowledge the fear. There has been fear. hasn't there? Fear of making the wrong choice, fear of missing an opportunity, fear of being hurt, fear of hurting another. This fear hasn't been your enemy, though it may have felt that way. It has been a teacher, revealing exactly where healing is needed. Each specific fear that has arisen points precisely to a wound that requires love's gentle touch. The angels show me that one significant challenge has been discerning between the voice of intuition and the voice of ego. They've appeared so similar at times, haven't they? Both speaking with conviction, both claiming to know what's best. The ego speaks from fear and scarcity, whispering of what might be lost, what might go wrong, what others might think. Intuition speaks from love and abundance, gently guiding toward expansion, authenticity, and peace regardless of outcome. Here's a truth that may bring comfort. This challenge of discernment was intentional. By placing you in a situation where the stakes felt so high, where the difference between intuition and fear became critical to discern, you have developed spiritual muscles that will serve you in every area of your life moving forward. What felt like cruel confusion was actually accelerated growth. Another challenge has been patience with divine timing. The angels want you to know that what has appeared as delay has actually been divine protection. There have been energetic misalignments, practical details, and spiritual preparations that needed adjustment before this situation could resolve in alignment with your highest good. Nothing has been wasted. No prayer has gone unheard. No tear has fallen without purpose. The angels show me that you have sometimes questioned your worth during this difficult period. If this were truly right, you've wondered, wouldn't it be easier? Wouldn't clarity come more readily? Wouldn't obstacles dissolve rather than multiply? These questions reflect ancient human conditioning, the false belief that worthiness must be proven, that love must be earned, that difficulty indicates wrongness. Let me share what the angels are showing me with absolute clarity. The challenges you've faced in this love situation have never been a reflection of your worthiness. They have been opportunities for you to finally, completely, irreversibly release the false belief that you must earn love. The very difficulty of the situation has been designed to help you break free from this limiting belief once and for all. There's something else the angels want you to understand about the challenges you've faced. They have been perfectly calibrated to your soul's strength. Not 1 ounce more difficulty than you could handle has been placed upon your path. What has felt at times like unbearable burden has actually been precise spiritual resistance training. Just enough weight to build strength without causing breakdown. The primary challenge, the one that has caused the most sleepless nights and questioning days, has been discerning between attachment and authentic love. Attachment masquerades as love so convincingly. It speaks of need, of completion, of emptiness that can only be filled by another. True love speaks differently. It recognizes wholeness in self and other. It desires growth even when growth means change. It holds space for freedom, for authenticity, for truth. This discernment between attachment and love represents one of humanity's most profound spiritual challenges. That you have been facing it so directly in this situation speaks to your soul's readiness for significant evolution. The difficulty you've experienced is not punishment but opportunity, not confusion but clarification in process. As this chapter of challenge resolves, the angels urge you to honor every tear, every sleepless night, every anxious day. These have not been signs of weakness, but sacred waters washing away what no longer serves, preparing fertile ground for what comes next. Beloved child of the universe, the time has come for the angels to reveal what they have been most eager to share, divine confirmation about this difficult choice that love has faced. The energy around me intensifies as I prepare to channel this crucial message. The angels gather so closely now that if you quiet your mind completely, you might sense their presence surrounding you as you receive these words. Here is their message of confirmation. The difficult choice was never actually yours to make. It was love itself, divine love, universal love, making a choice through you. When you have felt torn, indecisive, unable to move forward or backward, it was because divine love was working within you, aligning circumstances, shifting energies, preparing the perfect resolution that would serve not only your highest good, but the highest good of all souls involved. This may seem contradictory to human understanding. How can a choice be both difficult and not yours to make? The angels explain that your role has not been to force a decision, but to surrender to divine guidance. to become clear enough, still enough, receptive enough to allow perfect love to choose through you. The confirmation you have been seeking is here now. Whatever outcome your heart has most consistently returned to in moments of deep peace, not in moments of fear, not in moments of longing, but in moments of genuine peace, that is the direction aligned with your highest good. The angels emphasize that peace is the signature of divine guidance. Not excitement, not relief, not desire, peace. There is a specific sign they want you to watch for in the coming days. It will arrive unexpectedly, but you will recognize it immediately as the confirmation you've been seeking. It may come through a dream, a chance encounter, a message from a stranger, or a sudden inner knowing that cannot be denied. When this sign appears, honor it, trust it. It represents the divine hand moving directly in your life. The angels show me that there have been moments when you've doubted whether this love situation matters at all in the grand scheme of your life journey. Perhaps I'm giving it too much importance, you've thought. Perhaps I should simply move on and focus elsewhere. The angels want you to know that your intuition about the significance of this situation has been absolutely correct. This is not a minor chapter in your story. This is a pivotal moment of soul evolution, disguised as a relationship dilemma. The resolution that is unfolding, whether it looks like coming together or conscious separation, carries the potential for profound healing that will extend far beyond this specific relationship. It represents a template shift in how you experience love itself, how you understand connection, how you honor both unity and individuality within sacred relationship. Here is what the angels are showing me most clearly. A golden cord of light extends between you and this other soul. This cord cannot be broken by physical distance, by time apart, by misunderstanding, or even by conscious choice to separate. The connection is eternal precisely because it exists for soul growth. What changes is not the connection itself, but your conscious relationship to it, how you honor it, express it, and allow it to serve your evolution. The difficult choice that love faced is resolving now into divine clarity. The resolution may not look exactly as you imagined. Divine solutions often surprise human expectations, but it will feel right at a soul level. It will feel like returning home after a long journey. It will feel like remembering something momentarily forgotten, but deeply known. The angels want you to know that from their perspective, the outcome is already complete. In the non-linear reality where they exist, the healing has already occurred, the growth has already happened, the love has already transformed into its highest expression. They see you there, standing in the light of this completion, peaceful and certain. As we conclude this divine confirmation, I invite you to breathe deeply into trust. The difficult choice that has seemed to rest so heavily on your shoulders is being lifted now as divine love steps forward to reveal its perfect plan. All you need do is trust, allow, and receive the grace that has been yours all along. Precious divine soul, the moment has arrived for the most profound revelation the angels have been guiding me to share with you. As I connect to deliver this message, the energy around me has intensified to an extraordinary degree. The angels are no longer simply surrounding us. They are enveloping this sacred space with a light so brilliant that if you could see it with physical eyes, it would bring you to your knees in wonder. Here is the ultimate truth they wish to impart. The difficult choice that love faced in your life was never actually between two options, two paths, or two outcomes. It was between two entirely different dimensions of existence, between living from ego consciousness and living from soul consciousness. Every struggle, every moment of confusion, every tear shed over this situation has been part of your soul's determined effort to break free from limited perception and step into expansive awareness. The angels are showing me something remarkable. This love situation that has caused such profound questioning contains within it the exact energetic configuration needed to activate dormant spiritual DNA within you. It is as if this experience was precisely calibrated to your unique soul signature, designed to unlock specific gifts, abilities, and awareness that could not have been accessed through any other means. This is why it has felt so significant, so consuming, so unlike other experiences in your heart's history. It wasn't simply a relationship challenge. It was a cosmic initiation disguised as a human love story. Now comes the revelation that the angels have been most eager to share. What you have perceived as delay, indecision, or obstacle has actually been a divinely orchestrated process of preparation. The universe has not been withholding resolution. It has been preparing you to receive it in its fullest form. Had clarity come sooner, you would not have developed the spiritual capacity to hold the magnitude of what is now being offered to you. The difficult choice that love faced is resolving now into something far greater than a simple yes or no, stay or go, together or apart. It is transforming into a third option that transcends duality entirely, an option that your human mind could not have conceived because it exists beyond the limitations of either or thinking. This third option, this transcendent resolution, will begin revealing itself in unmistakable ways within the next lunar cycle. The angels show me that the full moon carries particular significance for this unfolding. Pay attention to your dreams, your intuitive flashes, and the patterns of synchronicity that appear around this time. They are not random. They are coordinated communications from the divine, guiding you toward this transcendent resolution. What makes this revelation so powerful is not just what is happening, but why. The angels want you to understand that this love situation was never merely about your personal happiness. Although your joy is indeed sacred and important, it was about activating a specific frequency of love consciousness that, once embodied by you, affects the collective energetic field of humanity itself. You see, when even one soul breaks through limited perceptions of love into expanded consciousness, it creates an energetic pathway that makes it easier for others to follow. Your journey through this difficult choice has not been for you alone. It has been in service to the evolution of love itself on this planet. The angels show me that there are 3 specific souls, currently unknown to you, whose lives will be profoundly affected by the consciousness you are developing through this experience. The choices you make, the awareness you embody, the love you express, will create ripples that reach these souls exactly when they most need this higher template of love. As this final revelation settles into your awareness, I invite you to release any remaining attachment to how this love story should look, according to human expectation. The divine resolution unfolding now transcends all previous concepts of relationship, all familiar patterns, all known categories. It is something new being born through you, through your willingness to remain open despite difficulty, to trust despite uncertainty, to love despite fear. You are not merely resolving a personal dilemma, you are participating in the evolution of love consciousness on this planet. This is the magnitude of what has been occurring beneath the surface of this seemingly impossible choice. Divinely guided soul, now that the angels have revealed the profound spiritual significance of this love situation, they wish to offer specific guidance for navigating the transformative period that lies ahead. What follows are sacred instructions for aligning with the divine resolution that is already unfolding. First, the angels emphasize the importance of energetic preparation. Your energy field is being refined to hold higher frequencies of love, and there are specific practices that will support this refinement. Begin each day with a moment of sacred stillness. Before thoughts of the day rush in, before concerns about this love situation arise, simply rest in the awareness of your own divine nature. Place your hand on your heart and whisper, "I am ready to receive divine love in its highest form." The angels show me that your heart chakra is undergoing significant expansion. You may have been feeling physical sensations in your chest area, pressure, warmth, occasional discomfort, or even moments of unexplainable joy. These are not imaginary. They are literal energetic shifts as your capacity to both give and receive love expands beyond previous limitations. To support this heart expansion, they recommend spending time in nature, particularly near water or beneath trees. The elemental kingdoms hold specific frequencies that assist in stabilizing newly activated heart energy. When you feel overwhelmed by emotion or uncertainty regarding this love situation, do not seek answers immediately. Instead, go to a natural setting and simply breathe with the rhythms of the natural world. Clarity will come not through forcing, but through allowing. The angels are particularly emphatic about the importance of releasing expectations about how this love story should unfold. They show me that certain expectations you've been holding, consciously or unconsciously, have been creating energetic resistance to the very resolution you seek. These expectations are not wrong. They are simply limited compared to what the divine is actually preparing to manifest. Create a sacred ritual of release. Write down every specific expectation you hold about how this love situation should resolve. Be brutally honest. Include even those expectations you might be embarrassed to acknowledge. Then burn this paper while speaking aloud. I release all limited expectations and open to divine love's perfect expression. The angels guide me to address something sensitive but important. There has been a tendency in your heart to believe that certain emotional states, particularly longing, intensity, or even a degree of pain, are indicators of profound love. This belief has roots in collective human conditioning, in romantic narratives that associate suffering with depth of feeling. The angels want you to know that while transition can indeed involve temporary discomfort, true divine love is characterized ultimately by peace, not drama, by expansion, not contraction, by freedom, not attachment. To support this recalibration of how love feels, they recommend a daily practice of experiencing genuine joy unrelated to this love situation. Engage in activities that light your soul without any connection to romance or relationship. This joy practice serves a dual purpose. It reminds you that your wholeness exists independent of any specific relationship outcome, and it raises your energetic frequency to align with divine resolution. The angels are now showing me specific guidance about communication, both with the person connected to this difficult choice and with the divine. When communicating with this person, practice what the angels call soul-to-soul speaking. Before any significant conversation, set the conscious intention to address their soul rather than their personality, their eternal essence rather than their temporary human expression. This subtle shift creates an energetic container that allows truth to emerge with compassion. Regarding communication with the divine about this situation, the angels suggest a significant shift. Rather than asking repeatedly for answers, guidance, or signs, move into a state of grateful reception, thanking the divine for the perfect resolution that is already unfolding, even before you see external evidence. This gratitude in advance creates an energetic alignment that accelerates manifestation. There is one more crucial piece of guidance the angels insist I share. Honor the sacred contract at the heart of this connection. Whether this love story resolves into physical union or conscious completion, the soul agreement remains intact and holy. You and this person have come together in this lifetime for profound spiritual purpose. That purpose is being fulfilled, regardless of external outcome. In the coming days, pay particular attention to the space between thoughts, those moments of mental quietude where divine wisdom can be most clearly received. The guidance you seek is already present within you, waiting not to be found but to be noticed. Beloved soul of immeasurable worth, as our sacred journey together approaches its conclusion, the angels gather close one final time, their presence a symphony of light and love surrounding you completely. They want you to know that from this moment forward, you will never again face the difficult choice of love alone. They have been activated as guardians of your heart's evolution, and their guidance remains available to you in every moment. You need only become still enough to receive it. The truth has been fully revealed now. The difficult choice that love faced in your life was actually a gateway to spiritual awakening disguised as relationship challenge. Every tear, every sleepless night, every prayer for clarity has been gathering momentum toward a breakthrough that transcends the limited options you thought were available. This breakthrough begins now, with your reception of these angelic revelations, and continues to unfold in perfect divine timing in the days and weeks ahead. Remember that the resolution emerging now may not match your previous expectations. It will exceed them. Divine solutions often arrive in packages we wouldn't have thought to request because they emerge from wisdom beyond human conception. Trust the unfamiliar nature of what is unfolding. Trust the peace that accompanies true alignment, even when that alignment looks different than you imagined. The angels want you to know that they have witnessed your courage throughout this challenging period. They have seen you continue to choose love even when fear screamed louder. They have seen you reach for faith even in moments of profound doubt. They have seen you maintain dignity and integrity even when tempted to act from wounded places. This courage has not gone unnoticed or uncelebrated in the spiritual realms. As you move forward from this moment, carrying these angelic revelations in your heart, certain practical steps will support your continued alignment with divine resolution. First, create sacred space daily for communion with your own soul and with the angels who guide you. Even 5 minutes of intentional stillness creates an opening through which miracles can enter. During this time, Visualize golden light surrounding the entire love situation, blessing all souls involved and illuminating the perfect path forward. Second, practice radical honesty with yourself about what your heart truly desires, beneath all fears, beneath all shoulds, beneath all external expectations. The angels emphasize that your authentic desire, the one that resonates from your soul rather than your conditioning, is already aligned with divine will. There is no contradiction between your soul's truest longing and the highest good of all concerned. Third, begin to embody the consciousness of the resolution before it fully manifests in physical reality. How would you move through your days if this love situation were already perfectly resolved? What energy would you carry? How would you speak, think, and act? Begin living from this place now, creating an energetic template that draws the physical manifestation toward you with magnetic force. Precious soul, know that this message reaches you at precisely the perfect moment in your journey. Not a moment too soon, not a moment too late. The revelation of truth about this difficult choice that love has faced comes to you now because you are ready to receive it, ready to embody it, ready to allow it to transform you from the inside out. If these words have resonated in your heart, if you have felt the presence of angels as you receive this message, show a sign of recognition by pressing the like button below. This simple action creates an energetic circuit of acknowledgement between your soul and the angelic realm, affirming that the connection is clear and the message received. For those who wish to maintain this elevated connection to angelic guidance, subscribe to this channel and activate notifications. Each message serves as a sacred appointment between your soul and divine wisdom, an opportunity to receive exactly what your heart needs most in any given moment. If you feel called to support the continuation of these angelic transmissions, consider becoming a member of this spiritual family. Your energy exchange enables these messages to reach countless other souls who, like you, stand at important crossroads in their journey. And now, beloved one, I close this sacred transmission with a truth the angels wish to be the last words you receive. The love you have been seeking in this difficult situation, the perfect, unconditional, unwavering love, has been within you all along. It is not something to attain, but something to remember. Not something to earn, but something to allow. As you recognize this love as your very essence, everything external begins to align with this internal reality. Dear soul, if this video was meaningful to you, leave a thanks below this video as a gesture of gratitude for this revelation. This strengthens us to keep sharing messages of connection and faith. The difficult choice love faced resolves now into perfect clarity as you embrace this ultimate truth. With infinite love and blessing, your guardian angels,